Music is one of the most powerful things a person can listen to. So powerful that it is one of the last things that we humans can remember even when everything else is gone. In this speech, I'm going to talk about the album Everywhere at the End of Time and how it relates to the mind of a person with dementia. I'm going through each of the 6 phases, and I'm qualified to talk about this because I've done a lot of research and listened to the entire album. Music is often said to be one of the last things that patients with dementia can remember. According to the Alzheimer's Association, even in late stages of dementia, a person is still able to tap a beat, or sing lyrics from a song that they listened to in their childhood. Although dementia is still not fully understood, a music artist tried to make an album that depicted someone going through the disease. According to Headspace, James Kirby made Everywhere at the End of Time, which is a 6.5-hour-long album that depicts the thoughts of someone going through dementia. It goes through 6 stages of dementia, 1 section for each stage, with a varying number of songs in each section. All the stages can be found on YouTube and is where I got all my information. The first section is a slow ballroom song that sounds like it's from the 30s with slight distortion to it, that being vinyl crackle and music clipping in some places, but otherwise the section is fairly normal and sounds nostalgic. The description of the first stage reads, "This stage is most like a beautiful daydream." The second section is similar to the first, but the distortion gets worse. White noise is played through some sections, starts of songs are just a drone of tones until the song finally comes through, and the eeriness of songs is much more apparent. The description reads, "The second stage is the self-realization and awareness that something is wrong, with your refusal to accept that." Stage 3 is the final stage where confusion is in full effect. Musical tones can be heard, but while the atmosphere of the previous stages was the thing that was distorted, in this stage, the music itself is distorted, songs being stretched and reverbed as if the person's thoughts are slipping away. Random pops and noise can be heard throughout the songs and won't stop even though you want them to, signifying the person with dementia wanting to remember things clearly without interruptions. The description reads, "Here we are presented with some of the last coherent memories before confusion finally rolls in." Stage 4 goes from oldies record into a noise album. The fear and confusion is intensified, and the distortion of time is accentuated as the stage is over 90 minutes long. The music is totally distorted beyond recognition, and we only get glimpses of the real song under all the noise. This signifies the music has taken a backseat to the confusion, as the person is beginning to forget what is real and what is not. The description reads, "Where serenity and the ability to recall singular memories gives way to confusion and horror." Stage 5 is the last cry to remember anything coherent. The songs are completely unrecognizable, and the instruments are heard but can't be recognized as instruments. The songs are overlapped in some places, and this signifies the disorientation that someone with dementia experiences. This stage also signifies the isolation that a person with dementia experiences, and the description reads, "Confusion and horror. The unfamiliar may sound and feel familiar. Time is often spent only in the moment, leading to isolation." In stage 6, the music is completely gone. All that can be heard is deep drones of tones that make you feel a sense of dread, as no description, and the song titles read, "A confusion so thick you forget to forget, and the long decline is over." The music has been just noise for so long that you are used to it, and it has become the normal. This signifies a person with dementia only remembering themselves trying to remember. The fight has been lost. The final 5 minutes of the over 6.5-hour-long album has music that is recognizable. The song has a clear, beautiful vocals of a woman singing, and it's even more clear than the music in stage 1. Even the voice fades, and eventually the voice fades, and there's no sound at all. Once that memory of the song has faded, anything resembling thoughts is gone. In conclusion, Everywhere at the End of Time is important to study and learn about because it is a way to understand what's going on inside the person's head with dementia. I went over the 6 stages and how they represent the brain and thoughts of a person with dementia.